Today, we're going to move beyond just simple service. We're going to really explore the art and the science of crafting a completely flawless experience for even the most discerning guests. So let's dive right in.
Hello and welcome. I am a hotel AI expert with extensive experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support. I am so pleased to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. We look forward to supporting your professional growth in this amazing industry.
All right, so let's get right to it. Our main focus today is the itinerary, but I want you to start seeing it as something much, much bigger than just schedule. You should really think of it as the blueprint, the very architecture for a guest's entire experience with you.
And this right here, this is the core idea we're going to be building on. You see, when this framework is strong, the guest feels completely supported, totally free from worrying about logistics. But if it's handled poorly, well, even a tiny error, like a car service showing up 10 minutes late, can create a domino effect, leading to unnecessary stress and a whole lot of frustration.
So, where do we even begin? Well, it all starts with one simple, crucial question. Why is the guest here? Understanding their purpose, that's the key that unlocks absolutely everything else.
And you can see right here, we're talking about two completely different paths. A business guest, they need efficiency, privacy, and punctuality to get from point A to point B with zero friction. But a leisure guest is on a totally different wavelength. They're looking for comfort, for exploration. The context of their visit completely changes how we approach every single part of their itinerary.
Okay, so once we understand the why, we can finally start building the how. This is the part where we actually create the timeline, that perfect schedule that has to be both incredibly precise and, at the same time, surprisingly flexible. So here's how we construct it. First, as we said, you understand the context. Then you build the timeline. But here is the absolutely crucial part. We have to build in buffers. A schedule that's too tight just creates anxiety. But a well-balanced one that has those buffers and has plans for contingencies, that creates a sense of calm and control for the guest. It's a total game changer.
Now, you can have the most perfect plan in the world, but it's pretty much useless without flawless execution. And what that means is that every single team member, every partner, has to work as one unified, seamless network.
The itinerary is only ever as strong as its communication. Think about it. If the concierge has one piece of information and the transportation team has another, the whole system can just fall apart. A tiny miscommunication can so quickly lead to delays, confusion, and ultimately a really poor guest experience.
And this really shows you the level of detail we're talking about. It's not just about timing, right? It's about respecting privacy, communicating discreetly, and getting all those little environmental details just right. Proactive updates are absolutely key. Telling a guest about a traffic delay before they notice it themselves, that builds trust. Silence just creates uncertainty.
So once every single logistical detail is locked in and your team is communicating flawlessly, well, that's when the real magic begins. We've pretty much covered the science. Now, let's talk about the art. This is where we go beyond just executing a plan and start creating a truly memorable, deeply personal experience.
So how do we actually make that leap? How do we take a technically perfect schedule and add that human touch, that warmth that shows we genuinely understand and care?
Here's the secret. True personalization is all about anticipation and empathy. It's knowing when a guest might just need a quiet moment to themselves, or offering a beautiful scenic route when you know they're not in a rush. It's about anticipating their needs before they even think to ask. You see, these small gestures, they show you understand the person, not just their schedule. And really, that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? To manage all the details so perfectly that they become invisible. Because when your guest finally leaves, they won't remember the logistics. They're not going to remember the schedule. They'll remember the feeling of a completely effortless, seamless experience that you created just for them. Thank you.